Oh, hello. Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today is November 20th, 2010. It's a Saturday, and it's just about 10 minutes after noon. Wanted to update you. This is a video blog for today. You may have watched my video called my new Samsung Intercept video. I recorded that, I think, a couple days ago. I got the new cell phone, in case, real fast, in case you didn't. Got the new cell phone from Best Buy. They shipped it to me. I have an account with Vrigin Mobile. I attempted to activate the phone with Vrigin Mobile. Wouldn't activate. I had to call. They told me I had to call Best Buy because Best Buy had failed to scan it when it left their warehouse or something, so it can't be activated. I called Best Buy, the 1888 Best Buy. They said, "Oh yeah, that's been happening. We've been having them shipped, from the warehouse, and they haven't scan what they're supposed to scan. So what you need to do is just take it to any Best Buy store and they'll scan it for you, and then you can activate the phone." Okay. So my son and I go to Best Buy. Actually, first I attempted to go that day. I got a bad foot. I go to the one bus stop. I missed the bus by 30 seconds. But the bus makes a big old loop around, so I head to the other bus, limping because of a bad foot. I get to the other bus stop, 30 seconds too late, so okay. The next day, my son and I go to the local Best Buy. We take the bus there. Get there, and the Best Buy, I shouldn't really repeat this is all in my video, I think. Anyway, so we get there, and the Best Buy, I explain, and the Best Buy, the guy there says, "Well, can't do anything, can't help you." He says if we scanned it, it would show as, a $200 loss in our inventory. It would show an inventory improper thing. We can't do it. He said if we had them in stock, we would just switch the phone with you. But we don't have them in stock, don't know when they'll be in stock. Can't help you. I did not yell and scream or cuss or anything, but I called one from the store standing there. I called 1888 Best Buy number, and I explained, and I got switched to somebody. Okay, we'll call the store. You just wait right there. We'll call the store, get it taken care of. I talked to a manager, and the manager of the store, and he says, "Oh, we'll have so and so. He can help you." And he calls over the guy who originally who's in charge of the cell phone or something, I guess, area. And the guy said, "I told him we can't do anything. We don't have one. We don't have one in stock. If we had one in stock, we could. We can't do anything. We don't have one in stock." I said, "That's not satisfactory." I think my son wanted to. Okay, get ready for this. I think my son wanted to fall through the floor. I said, I'm not trying to be a badass or anything. I said, but if I leave here today and this phone is not activated, I'm going to be very upset. I've got a YouTube site that gets quite a few visitors, and I'm a YouTube partner. And if I don't get satisfaction today, I'm going to put a video on there. It's not going to put you all out of business. Probably you won't even notice a drop in sales, but I'm going to be telling everybody, do not buy cell phones from Best Buy. I said, I don't think that you want that. I don't think management wants that. Let's get this taken care of. Fix this for me today. So we talked to somebody else, then somebody else came into the situation, and he goes over to the computer and not like, can't do it. You just can't do it in the computer. And so finally he says, "Okay, how about this? We'll give you a refund of your money, or tomorrow I'll pick up a phone at Best Buy, and you come up here tomorrow and just switch the phone. And I said, okay, we'll do that. My son, it's the next day, my son just now left to go to see it. I hope they take care of it. I have had, I don't like Best Buy stores. My son likes them. He buys a lot of stuff. He is, in the last 6 months, he's bought a desktop computer from them, three cameras, a printer. I don't know what, I don't know what all. He likes them. I don't like their stores. Well, I like their stores. I just don't like, if it's fine if you go in and buy a product from them and everything is fine, but if you ever have to go back to a Best Buy store, you don't want to go through that. I don't understand that philosophy. I mean, if I were Best Buy or any business, and a customer comes in, I'd be, they have a complaint or whatever it is, I would work to and I know there's customers that are, impossible. I know there are customers that are, dishonest. But I would look at every opportunity when a customer comes in and a customer has a complaint. I'd look, how can I solve this? How can I make this person happy and satisfied? And not only that, is going to want to be a loyal customer from now on because of the way they were treated. But that's not the way Best Buy apparently looks at it. They must have training 101 for employees. Is how can we fuck off a customer who's not satisfied or who has some type of a complaint? And I had it happen a couple times to me. And I had friends that I went to a Best Buy, store with, and then I've heard of other people, and it just seems to be the philosophy of the store is, oh yeah, happy, we'll sell you this product, but don't come back with any kind of a complaint or whatever about the product, because we're not going to satisfy you. So anyway, if you've been following my videos, you know about my bad foot. So I'm still limping on it. It must be, what is it, a month? Must be a month, and I'm still limping on it, and God, I sure don't want to. I want this over with. My foot's the problem. It's not the pacemaker in my chest. It never was the pacemaker in my chest. Speaking of that, let me see here. Hang on. I got the microphone is way over there. Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess that's a bad part of having, I love this microphone. I love the microphone, but I guess it's separate from the, focus. We're in focus. I got my bill for them putting the pacemaker in. Now, this is just the first bill. This is the way it works. If you're in the United States, you know how it works. If you're from outside the country, you probably don't understand that you get a bill, and then you'll get a bill from, I'll get a bill. This is the bill from the hospital. I'll get a bill separate from the ER doctor. I'll get a bunch of bills that are coming, that'll come in. But this is the one from the hospital, and for putting a pacemaker in me. Actually, I'm not sure this is the bill for putting the pacemaker in me. This may just be the bill for being in the hospital. But it's $21,700.96. And of that, I have to come up with $375, which will be, on my limited income, it'd just be about impossible for me to come up with that kind of money. I mean, it's only $375 compared to $21,700 that the insurance is paying, but it will be difficult for me to come up with that $375. The other thing I wanted to mention was the cell phone, the Samsung Intercept. I love that phone. Actually, I'm not going to have the phone. My son's 34, and as soon as he saw the phone, he loved it too, and he was going to go buy one. And I said, no, don't buy. I don't even spend the money for another phone. So I just gave the phone to him. Actually, I'm not actually giving it to him. He bought the phone. I was wanting the phone, but I said I really can't afford it. And he said, I'll buy it, and you just pay me back $50 a month or something like that. And I said, fine. So he was going to turn around and buy one for us. I said, no, just take that phone. So, but the phone worked excellent just on Wi-Fi. It works on Wi-Fi. It hasn't been activated yet. We were using it on Wi-Fi, and I installed applications on it. I installed the sky. I forget what they call it, but you hold the camera up to the sky, and it shows you the stars and the planets where they're located. I've always been interested in astronomy, and I had like a Palm device. I had a lot of Palm. I had one of the first Palm devices that came out, and I kept buying them even up to the Palm T/X or whatever. Love the Palm operating system actually. And there was a program on that would show you the sky. You have your date and the time and your location. It would show you the sky, but you had to take it outside, and then you had, okay, which way's north, which way's south. But with this application, Android application, hold up, they're okay. There, that's great. I installed the radio scanner. I think that's what it's called, radio scanner, and fantastic. I'm in Fort Worth, and I just did a search on my location. Came up, a list. Okay, Fort Worth Police, mark it as a favorite. Fort Worth Fire, mark it as a favorite. Amateur radio races and repeaters in Fort Worth, mark that. And then I sit here and listen to it, and it was the volume. I mean, everything, the sound and the reception, everything was better than what I was getting on my scanner, radio scanner, better than what I get on my desktop computer, actually laptop computer, they're using it as a desktop, using radioreference.com. Great. What are the other applications? I mean, just great. So anyway, I love the phone, and I love everything about it. The map, mapping. Didn't even try the voice stuff, which I know I would love, but I'm not happy. And I have no complaint about the phone, and I have no complaint with Virgin Mobile. I have a Virgin Mobile account now on my other phone. I use it with them, and I pay $25 a month for 300 minutes and get unlimited data. And with this new phone, my son will be doing the same thing. He'll be paying $25 a month, unlimited data for 300 minutes. Great deal, great phone. I guess seems to me like there was something else. Oh yeah, well, I sort of mentioned it, and you probably picked up on it. And I want to thank all of you. I'm now a YouTube partner. When I first started out, for the longest time, I didn't care about being a YouTube partner. I wasn't interested at all. And I'm not sure. Recently, for some reason, I decided that, I think it was when I had 2 or 3 videos that got a lot of viewers. And then YouTube, after, the video would get a lot of traffic. But then, of course, after, like most of these videos, it, dies down. If you do something that's current on something, you get a whole bunch of traffic maybe, and then a few days later, a week later, a couple weeks later, drops down. Now, the type of videos I'm making here, this Videoblog or whatever, it's not going to get a lot of traffic, But, okay, when those other, I made 2 or 3 videos on it. When it first happened on the first video, after weeks or whatever, they YouTube said, how would you like to, and I didn't know they could do that, how would you like to have this video earning revenue for you? And fill out this form. So I fill out the form. And I don't know, a week or 2 later, they approved it. And by that time, traffic was, nothing. I mean, minimal. It happened, sometime later on, I had another video that, I don't know, 17,000 viewers or 22,000 viewers or something. after a few weeks, they send me an email saying, would you like to be a YouTube, or would you like for this to be, revenue? I said, yes. Same thing happened. Then later on, it happened again. They sent me a message, would you like this video to be, I didn't even reply to them. They sent me another message, or it was posted or something when I popped up, would you like this to be, whatever. I didn't even bother to, and I thought, well, what the hell? Make me a part, I want to be a partner, or not. I don't want to do this thing of getting these emails about a video and then weeks later it's approved or something. So I went ahead and applied for a YouTube partner, and after, I don't know, weeks or a month or whatever, I was just approved the other day. And so I want to thank you all for watching the videos, subscribing to the to my channel, clicking on that you like a video if you like the video, for making comments, because I think all of those things enter into it. The number of views, the number of subscribers you have, how many comments you get. I think all those things. And so I was approved, and so I see though that I have to go through, and I have 122, I think 122 videos. I've got to go through, and on each one I have to click yes, revenue sharing, and then answer all the questions. No, there's no copyrighted material. It's all my own material. I'm not using any music in there. Nothing from the live events that I have in there. And then, I have to do all this stuff for 122 videos. I don't see any way to, approve each one of them, do them all in bulk. But I want to thank you because, as you can tell at the Best Buy store, I said, I am a YouTube partner, It didn't do me, I don't think it did me any good, but I guess it doesn't work to frighten corporations, does it? Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video.